Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Yin Yang Right. So I am your host Astro Scientist Abhinav, and this video is going to be about whether you should be wearing a ring for a debilitated planet or not, which is quite a popular topic, and it's a good thing whether if you are wondering whether you should be wearing a ring for it or not, because just wearing it is actually a dangerous thing, right? So let's just get started with the video after a short intro. So we'll be back. Alright guys, so we are back. Okay. Now, whether you are getting good energies, great energies from your birth chart to help you out in your life, or you are just not getting the right energies for your chart and you are having difficulties in your life, that's what having benefic planets and debilitated planets in your birth chart about. Okay, so if you have more benefic planets, your life will be a lot easier for you. And if you have more debilitated planets, well, your life will be kinda hard, right? So that's what it's about. And if the mountain of debilitated planet is higher, it's only gonna get harder for you, right? So this is what benefic and debilitated are all about, okay? But is it terrible if it's too high? We'll find out. Now, see what debilitated planet truly means, okay? When we talk about benefic and debilitated planet, we simply say good planets and bad planets and bad planets. Did I say bad? Maybe. No. Good planet and bad planet, benefic planet and debilitated planet, right? But this is not the case, okay? In fact, in astrology, you will realize that nothing is good, nothing is bad, just how the reality of life is. If you are all about philosophy, then maybe you just understand this, that you actually already know this, that life is not about good or bad. It's kind of way more than that. We have to look at a bigger picture, right? So let's look at the bigger picture. Before understanding benefic and debilitated, we first need to differentiate between very important aspects of it. That is, now see, strength of the planet does not depend on whether your planet is benefic or debilitated, okay? And why do you wear a ring in the first place? Because you just want to strengthen the energy of that certain planet. That's all, okay? Yes, you do not wear a ring just because you want to convert a planet which is debilitated and you want to convert it into benefic planet. No, you don't wear for that very purpose, right? You don't, because a ring cannot transform the nature of your planet. If it is benefic, it will remain benefic. If it is debilitated, it will remain debilitated, okay? That's the concept of ring. If you are wearing a ring, you must thoroughly understand this, that the nature of your planet will not change just because you wore a ring. It will remain the same. However, amplify the energy of the planet. So, which means that if your planet is benefic, you will actually amplify your planet's strength, so you will get even more better results, okay, if it was weak in the first place. But if your planet was debilitated and you actually wore a ring for it, then you simply amplified the strength of that planet. But since it's debilitated, you are going to have a hard time in managing your planet. Yes, managing, not bad. Now we will get to the point right now, okay? So debilitated planet actually means that you are getting dispersed energies. Your energies are not focused, okay? Your energies are all messed up, okay? Like suppose if, let's just say, if you have to go to this point, let's say this is a point A and this is you are just flying through and you have to land on this point A, okay? And if the planet is benefic, you will actually land on this point A, okay? But if your planet is debilitated, this is what will happen, okay? This is what it will happen. If the planet's strength is high, then it will be a lot faster. You will be all blah blah blah, I have to reach. This is what will happen to you. And if it's debilitated, if it's debilitated and weak, then this is what it will be like. We will reach here someday. I'm trying to figure it out, right? Either way, you will not land here, but you will land maybe after some time, or maybe after messing it up a lot of time, or maybe after just messing it up all the way, right? But you will land. You will land somehow. Okay. So this is what the middle planet is. And benefic, as I already told you, if the strength is high, you'll be like, yeah. And if its strength is not good enough, the process will be like this. We are right there, but you are very precise, and soon you will be landing here. So I think I gave a perfect example to you what benefic and debilitated planets are. Okay, debilitated planets' energy is just not focused. Okay, energies are all scattered all the way, and higher the energy. If your planet Mercury is actually strong but debilitated, your energies will be really messed up, flying all the way in that particular house wherever it's placed. Okay, so it will be all messed up, dancing all here and there, and you will never get the results, and you'll be hyped all the way. Okay, now let's get some examples of a person who has a benefic planet. Okay, now see what happens is that suppose we have planet Mercury. Okay, so if Mercury is benefic in your birth chart, okay, and well, it's benefic. Okay, so what will happen is that Mercury is about communication, it's about memory, your mental intelligence, right? So if it's benefic, then you will actually be able to communicate well with other people. Okay, you will be a great communicator, and you will be intelligent as well. Your memory will be strong. You will be able to memorize things really fast, depending on how strong your Mercury is. Okay, so you will memorize well, and you will have a good memory as well. You will remember things you can remember things for a really long time as well. Okay, so this is what Mercury is. And when you are communicating, what will happen, you are actually using some your body parts to actually express yourself. Well, body parts is kind of creepy. I'll just say components, okay, for the sake of sounding not weird. Okay, so you are actually trying to communicate with your face, okay, your hands, okay, and in face you have very important things, important factors. It's only getting weirder, right? Okay, so you are actually using your mouth to speak, okay, and your ears to listen, and your head to process whatever data you are gathering from other people, and what you have to say in return for what you understood from them, right? Now, if you are all blabbering like blah 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 blah, you speak a lot, you express a lot, that is not a sign of a good Mercury. Okay, it's not. Sign of good Mercury is someone who actually understands things well and speaks well. Okay, who uses all the components really well. Okay, so if people around you actually tell you that you understand them, yeah, you actually understand things well, okay, you speak well, you are a great listener, so, and you speak well enough, so you actually have a good Mercury. Okay, but if you don't do so, then you just don't have a good Mercury. So okay, understand that it's not that if you talk a lot, if you can talk a lot, then your Mercury is good. No, in fact, that's a perfect example of having a debilitated Mercury. Okay, because your energies are so scattered that you don't even know that whether to listen, whether to speak, or whether to process things. You are like all messed up, and you are like talking, or maybe listening, and you are just not effective enough, right? So it simply means your Mercury is actually debilitated, and you need to get it fixed, right? So this is a example of having a bad Mercury. Okay, if you are just not good at expressing yourself. Okay, and now the degrees. If the strength of your Mercury is high, then you will be even more annoying when your planet is debilitated, right? If you are all energetic and you talk a lot, that means your Mercury is strong. You don't need its energy because you are already annoying enough. Okay, you need to get it fixed, and by getting it fixed, I means you need to apply some remedies. And what I mean by remedies, please click on that I button, or I'll just put the link in the description below as well. I'll do both. And please do go through the video, because by remedies I do not mean that pour something into the water and voila, you get magic. No, that's just not what remedies mean. Okay, so please do refer to that video. Now moving on. So whether you should be wearing the ring for a debilitated planet or not, well, no, because that planet is debilitated and you are having a hard time to maintain it, and you are wearing a ring. So that's truly messed up. But there is a condition to it. Suppose if you are actually wearing a ring for that planet, then an astrologer tells you that I'm providing you with a ring, but you need to do certain other things with this as well. Otherwise, just stop wearing this ring. Okay? If an astrologer tells you head on that, see, your Mercury is not good enough, that is why you are having difficulties in speaking, and also your Mercury is weak as well, so we need to strengthen it, but controlling it, mending it will be your job. It will not be my job. And by saying that it's your job, I mean that you need to take conversation classes, you need to learn from others, or maybe get a teacher for you. Okay, you need to fix that. But I can provide you the energy that is with that ring, but to mend it, to make it better, you will actually need a good teacher for it. Okay, and in fact, let me tell you this, you can also do this without a ring, which would be actually advisable. In fact, train yourself. That's the best remedy for Mercury. Okay, in fact, get right meds for it. You can get, there are so many meds for your head, that is there are many, right? So you can actually have a doctor for it, maybe, or maybe I'll just make a video for it, another video for it, and I'll suggest you all the medical and practical remedies for Mercury. So you just apply that. Okay, fix it, don't energize it. Okay, energizing it may things worse, because your Mercury is not just affecting a certain single house, it has aspects as well, and it will ruin those houses as well. Things will only get worse for you, so don't do that. Okay, don't just go and wear a ring head on. Okay, in fact, advising a ring to someone is really hard. It's not a just Google it type of job. Okay, no, it's not like that. It's very complicated, more complicated than you think. Okay, so don't wear a ring for debilitated planet. People may tell you, if the debilitated planet is placed in your 6th house or 8th house or 12th house, don't wear a ring at all. But if it's placed in Trikon, you can actually prefer it. Well, the logic is not very precise, because they have pre-assumed that 6th, 8th and 12th house are bad, which is not the case. They are not bad. Okay, no planet is bad. If you will thoroughly understand astrology, you will realize no house is bad, no planet is bad. Things are just going on. Okay, and so the name of the channel Jin Yang, right? Because nothing is good or nothing is bad. We actually need all the energies, and it is our job to mend them right and lead them to right destiny, right? So this is all about the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back with more content. Okay, so if you have any suggestions or any doubts or any questions, you can just put them in the comments below. So this is all about the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be seeing you later. Take care. See ya.